Hello, fourth graders. I'm going to show you how to make the first part of your 3D sculpture, your bento box today. So the first thing you're going to get is a square that looks like this. I've already made these cuts in the corners. Your piece of paper might be pink, it might be a different color depending on what class you are. The first step you need to do is you are going to take this one side and you're going to bend it in up until the cut does not make it bend anymore. So you don't want to tear it anymore, but you're going to bend it in just a little flap like this, crease it hard, and you're going to do that to every single side. So I'm going to bend this side in. I'm going to bend this next one to the best of my abilities, and this last one. Okay, now this is still kind of a flat piece of paper. I need it to pop up more to be a sculpture. So I'm going to start to overlap these little triangle pieces like this. And I'm going to need to put a little bit of glue here to do that. So the glue that works best is the stick glue to do that. I'm going to open it. I need to put a little bit where they're both going to touch. So right here on the back of this flap and on the front of this flap. Now, when I glue these together, I don't want like these ears like this. I want it to be together as best as possible. So I'm gluing it together. I need to make sure that they match and they almost make like a horizontal line here. And I'm going to hold that together for, I don't know, a good 10 to 20 seconds. If I just hold it for 3 seconds and let go, it's probably going to come undone. So I'm going to hold it together. Okay. Do one, and you're gonna have to do that all 4 sides. There are 4 sides on a square, 4 corners. I know this. You know this. Hold it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every side, and if it comes undone, then do it again till it stays, or else it's not gonna be a pop-up sculpture. Okay, don't want the Mickey Mouse ears. Don't want the little cat ears. I want it in like this, flat. I want them to go together, so I can't, almost so I can't even tell that there are 2 pieces holding it together. 2, 3, 4. 4 corners. Okay. Alright, now the next little trick that you might want to do is right now your bento box is kind of curved on the sides. If you want it more of like an actual box, all you need to do is just kind of crease these corners just a little bit by pinching them in. And that way you get more of a box shape. If you like the round look, keep the round look. If you want more of a box, pinch them in. Okay, so it is popped up now. It's starting to look like an actual tray. And now there's just one space in here. We need to divide it up so it's got many spaces. So you're going to have all of these strips of paper that are going to be the same color as your bento box. The first thing you need to do is make a compartment for your chopsticks. We're going to have a chopstick compartment. So chopsticks are usually pretty skinny and going lengthwise. I would suggest it going this way. If you want a longer compartment, that's up to you, but our chopsticks are going to fit really well going this way on the shorter side. So when you have your strips, you're going to use these to make the compartments. Now if I were to just take this strip and try to glue it down like this, it's not really going to stand up very well because this is a very short surface area to put glue and to stick it up. So we need to make a little bit wider surface area to stick. So I'm going to need to kind of, oh look, my corner came up. Oh, gosh, Mrs. Mucky, you did not count to 10, did you? You were rushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hopefully it's good now. So I'm gonna kind of need to measure this. Like, this is too tall for this little chopstick area. So I can put it in here and I can kind of bend it to where I need it to go, about that wide. And then I can cut that little piece off with my scissors because I don't need it that long. Okay, now it should fit pretty well. Oh yeah, that's gonna fit great. I may even do another little trim. Perfect. Okay, so that's not going to stick very well. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to fold it in half long ways, like this. Fold it in half. It's better to do this on the table so you can get a nice good fold. Okay, so now it's kind of looks like a little upside down tent. But that's still not going to stick very well because I have two very flat, skinny sides of the paper. So I need to do another little fold. I need to fold a little. I'm going to call it a foot. So I'm just going to fold the end up a little bit, almost to the middle of that rectangle. And I need to do that on the other side. I need to make a foot. Okay, so now when I fold it back in the middle, I have these feet that is a nice wider surface area to put the glue on. And I still think that the stick glue works a little bit better for this, but we'll have all sorts of glue out for this project. It is a gluey project. So I'm going to put some stick glue on the feet. Okay. And then I'm going to glue it where I want the chopstick compartment to go. So if I put it in the middle, that's a really big chopstick compartment. I want it closer to the edge, a little skinny one, because my chopsticks are kind of skinny. And I'm going to glue it down. And if you need to add more glue, add more glue. I might need to add more glue and really press that down so it sticks. Okay, that's my chopstick compartment. Before I move any further, I forgot to do something that's really important. On the back, I need to write my name on the bottom and my class code, because these are not going to go in the drawer. These are going to kind of go into a little tub, and then we'll just have to pass them out every time. So if your name's not on it, you might get someone else's. And I'm going to say it would have been really nice if you wrote your name on it. Might need to glue that down just a little better. Okay. Now I need to break up this other area into more compartments for my food for my bento box. We're gonna make some cool sushis and put noodles in it and stuff, and this is still just one big compartment right here. So I need to take my other strips and fit them and cut them down to make more compartments. I'm gonna say you need at least 3 more compartments in here. You can break this up to at least 3. If you want to do more, that's up to you, but do at least 3. So this is chopsticks right here. I'm going to kind of measure this and fold this in to make another compartment. Cut it down because it is too big. Don't want it that big. Yep, that'll work nicely. Okay, I'm going to fold it in half because it needs to stand up, needs to pop out. Okay, this isn't going to stick on there, so I need to make those feet again. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to fold in towards the middle to make a little foot, and fold the other side in towards the middle to make a foot. Okay, so now I have a nice flat surface to put some glue down. I'm going to go ahead and work on this, and I'm going to divide this into a couple more spaces, and then next I'll start to show you how to do your food.